First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
The returner will be brought down. Offense is back out on the field now. Last drive stalled, but they're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. The quarterback's got it on the option. Running with purpose. Oh, and the keeper slashing through the defense, enough for a first down. The Blazers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Ball handed to the running back. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. And the quarterback dropping back. Tries to get it to the running back. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
On 3rd and short, the offensive coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
The kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Here comes more big guys on the field. The offense going very heavy. Tight end goes in motion. And on the carry, he's heading left. Gets into space at the 50. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble now. That's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here comes a handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, you can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. The Blazers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Blazers.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Returner trying to create good field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The West Virginia offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Looking for the wideout. It's caught downfield. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the sophomore's got him for a sack. If this offense faces a 2nd and 15, the O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pressure is coming. Pressure coming, and they've got him again. So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on 3rd and very long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
He gets it away, directional kick with nice distance. And here comes the UAB offense back out there. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Picks up the first, looking for more. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
The pocket breaking down. And a sophomore making an impact play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver makes the catch, and they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Third down play for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. Look out. He's got some space. At the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Returner choosing to field this one. When he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? Touchdown, UAB. He will score. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner decides to fair catch this. Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And looking for a big play here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First down here for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. Defense is coming after him. The freshman's able to get home with a sack. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, great chance at an interception. Could not hold on in the end zone. We'll set up a third down call.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down.
You know, on a slant route, you'd like to see some big yards after the catch. But the defense has such tight coverage, there's just nowhere to go. That's a win for the defense, even though they gave up a completion.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Running out of time in the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. On the run, going to heave it downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking right, this one caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there, and it cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Finds room at the 30. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. The Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Blazers will kick this away to begin the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. West Virginia offense is back out on the field. We get the second half started with a running play. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
He's running out of time here. Fighting him off. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Breaks loose at the 45. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Mountaineers getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. Quarterback keeps the football. He'll pitch it. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Receiver makes the grab. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Offense looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The defense does a good job of being aggressive here and not slowing down their pass rush. They put pressure on him, and instead of him throwing it away, he throws it against his body back into the teeth of the defense. I thought they might come up with a pick.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? Across midfield. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Blazers. And the defense adds 6 to the interception return.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with a ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
We'll look to throw it here on second down. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game, they don't get the snap off in time. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Bringing pressure. Hit as he released it. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. The Mountaineers will send their punt team onto the field. And he's able to get the boot away. The returner is brought down. Gets us started with the next drive. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Testing the right side here. Breaks loose at the 40. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Now here's the toss play. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Running back grabs it on a screen. Touchdown, UAB. Still no answer for this offense.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Virginia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Looking to make a play deep downfield. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. He's got some room and some blockers here. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Now the offense is set up with a short field. And they'll give it to the back. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the single back takes the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wide out. But they don't make the connection. That run is incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. The lead remains at 14 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. The back's got it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the Mountaineers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Quick throw to his receiver. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Chris, 1, 2, 3 is bad enough, but 4 interceptions and... have no chance of winning this game if they continue to throw the ball into coverage.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
West Virginia, 14.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Handoff to the right side. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's a quick grab. Big play in enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Third down coming up.
An important third down attempt for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. They'll try a pass here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
When the defense gets these guys to third down, they got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Some hard running there through a tackle. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Blazers looking to cash in this red zone trip. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Will they score here? Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice.
3:25.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Blazers.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And they get set now to try the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. West Virginia offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Extending the play now. Gets some space around the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Mountaineers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's looking deep here. And it's incomplete. He doesn't connect on his first throw.
These guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a 1st down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Mountaineers pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The pocket breaking down. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12.
And how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points. And here we are in the 4th quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman. These big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the wideout. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Can he take it all the way? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot here. He's picked for a third time tonight. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense falls on the fumble, keeps possession.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
After a first down loss at 2nd and long from their 25. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Here's another interception. We're losing track. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
The Blazers offense retakes the field now. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. And that run produces a decent game.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
And the Blazers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Fights through a tackle. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Now it's 3rd down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. And it's the defense who stops the clock now with 17 seconds remaining. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field. It's a fake, looking to throw for it here. Got him, he's sacked. Well, they gambled there, but it doesn't pay off. Passing up on the 3 points. Might regret that. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big game, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. And the timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play.
On the set.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And the interception will end it, the final play of the ballgame.